friends. This is Dolynny TV. Glad to have you aboard tonight as the Edmonton Oilers once again take care of business on this 7-game win streak we got going on, this 7-game heater. As you tune in, it is, of course, the Edmonton Oilers 7-game heater edition. 2 7-game win streaks this season. The Oilers look forward to making it number 8 on, I believe, Tuesday. We have a 2-game break this January schedule, a very lax one so far. And of course, a beautiful kind of situation is the Oilers, if they roam through it and continue to win, continue to find points in the standings. Oh, by the way, we're in a playoff spot for the first time all year. You do the math, games in hand, all that dandy. The Edmonton Oilers are in the playoffs, friends. I'm going to have to change the title. I almost forgot about that. That game was so much fun, right? A little bit of feistiness, a couple of injuries, a couple of stuff going on after the whistle, right? Everything all in there. It was a good one overall. Zach Hyman hat trick. Oh, by the way, Evan Bouchard, beautiful release from the point on the power play. Stuart Skinner almost, just missed it by an eyelash. Had a shutout. Oh my goodness, you know what? Oh, what a game it was. It was a fun one on a Saturday night, obviously, for the Oilers. When it was 0-0 there in the second period, little suspect, you could say, right? You're not exactly comfortable sitting there in a 0-0 game against the Ottawa Senators, but the Oilers were dominating the shot clock. They looked at times like the only reason the game opened up is because they wanted it to, not because the Senators wanted it to. And the Oilers decided to go back to that little trade chances hockey that we know they're kind of used to playing at times. And obviously, it worked to some degree, got them some penalties and stuff like that. But again, for the Oilers tonight, it didn't matter how you won. It didn't matter why you won. You just had to win. Again, that's kind of what you're all saying in the comments section of the stream right now, is all that matters is the Oilers got the W at the end of the night. We played La Bomba at home on a Saturday night, hockey night in Canada. And the big thing is, like I'm saying, we're in the playoffs for the first time all year. So that is absolutely fantastic for us as Edmonton Oilers fans, and a big, big, big time thing for us to finally celebrate here as the Oilers get underway with what has been an important stretch of hockey this last 7 games. And go back to that 8-game win streak. Still, on game number 2, we were saying, an 8-game win streak, and we're right back in here. And it was a big joke, right? We were joking that we thought the Oilers could win 8 in a row. I was getting laughed at for saying the Oilers, well, I guess 8 games in a row would solve everything. Who do you think you are saying that? Well, guess what? The Oilers go out there, win those 8 games in a row, immediately give it back, and then bing, bang, boom, 7-gamer to get into the playoffs. The Oilers on an absolute tear since November 24th. Stuart Skinner, a huge reason for that, but you cannot discredit the fact that Zach Hyman has done everything and more for the Edmonton Oilers here as he continues to just light things up for the Edmonton Oilers. A guy that, they went out there and played, hey, now you're an all-star, a little all-star by Smash Mouth at the end of the situation there when Zach Hyman scored his hat-trick goal. That was kind of the goal song for that one. Again, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the all-star game anymore, but end of the day is, you know what, it would be nice to see as many Oilers go as possible because a little representation in Toronto for us out west here's never a bad thing. I'll tell you that much. And Zach Hyman is an all-star, just kind of a little, how do I put this PG as I often do on the channel? Up, uh, you get where I'm going. I don't need to explain it anymore for anyone who knows where I'm going. To Toronto, that's an up and good night. But yeah, no, for end of the day for the Edmonton Oilers, it is a fantastic effort again tonight in terms of you found a way to win. You did what you had to do. You took care of business. 7-gamer. And the big part is until you're comfortably inside the top 3, it's not about the process of winning. It's about just winning, right? That's, I think, kind of how we'd all look at it. Again, when the Oilers were losing, we were concerned that that we were losing. We were just losing. So now to climb back from that, you just have to win. That's kind of the reverse psychology of it. And that's what the Oilers have been really good at here, is finding different ways game in, game out to win games. Yes, there's some consistency there in how they're doing it, but obviously, when your goaltender's doing well, when you're getting good goal scoring from everybody, and when you got a couple hot guys on the offense, it's going to really start to take care of itself rather well. So, big thing, like I said, we win tonight. We play La Bomba at home, and for the Edmonton Oilers, you're in a playoff spot. Now, the bigger question here too is hopefully Evan Bouchard's lips okay. I don't know if you caught that midway or late in that second period. He ate the dasher boards and kind of got busted up there above the lip. Cody Ceci took a puck off the jaw, so if that swells up, we could have a problem. But we got again 2 days off, and we are facing the Chicago Blackhawks, who are bedardless, plus half their rosters on the IR on Tuesday. So for the Edmonton Oilers here, this next little stretch again, I think Montreal's in there. I think the toughest competition is Toronto, who doesn't have a goalie. Again, the Oilers should be able to feast on the competition here. It should be an 8 gamer at worst for the Oilers again. And I mean, end of the day here too, if you lose a game anywhere in the next month, you have to go out there and quite simply just lose it in overtime or a shootout. Okay, that's all I care about is go out, lose in overtime or a shootout, continue to collect points. Because realistically, we gain ground again today on Vegas. I don't care what Vegas did or did not do today. You gain ground on Vegas simply because you won and you've got games in hand. So the Edmonton Oilers now up to 41 points on the season inside a well, playoff position. It's so baffling to say, right? It's so weird to say that. Of course, the Oilers, for the first time all year, season, I guess you should say, first time all year too in 2024, are in a playoff spot by the end of a night. We're going to enjoy it tonight, and then who knows what happens. But like I said, by next Saturday, friends, I've been saying it all week, the Oilers are going to be inside a playoff position comfortably by the end of next week. So, friends, look forward to that. But again, I'm Tyson, this is Dolynny TV. Thank you so much for tuning in this evening to the post game edition, especially if you are watching this back on replay. I appreciate you kind of watching me struggle through this live. But, friends, the Edmonton Oilers, big victory. Stuart Skinner, amazing. Zach Hyman hat trick. Evan Bouchard looks good. Connor McDavid gets some points. And oh, by the way, we win 3-1 to take home what is now a 7 game heater. And the Edmonton Oilers are inside a playoff position. Friends, I'm Tyson, this is Dolynny TV. I'm up on out of here.